Hi everyone, welcome to Island Vibe Cooking with me, Rose. Today, you're in for a good one because I am bringing you guys hibachi style cooking right to your kitchen. It's absolutely delicious. You just need a few ingredients, so let me show you guys how to make it. To begin, we have to make the famous yum yum sauce. That's everybody's favorite, especially mine. So I have all the ingredients here that we are going to mix together so we can make it. The first ingredients we have is mayo. I am going to pour it in this bowl right here. All right. Now we have some melted butter, just a little bit. Also, we have some sriracha sauce we're going to add right in. I have a little bit of rice vinegar for that little zing flavor, you know. Now, we are about to add some onion and garlic powder in there, as well as some cayenne pepper. Now, if you don't want it to be too spicy, just don't use the cayenne pepper. You can also add some fresh garlic to this if you don't mind, you know, your breath to smell like garlicky. That's why I'm using the powder instead of the real garlic. Going to mix that in just like so. Now, I know you see this, you probably think, what is this, salt? No, it's not. It's a little bit of sugar, okay? This will add a hint of sweetness to our sauce, not too much, especially, you know, we have that cayenne pepper in there in the sriracha, so it'll balance really well. So mix that up together. Now you can also add a little bit more if you like it on the sweet side, and make sure to taste it as you go, obviously. Just like so. Perfect. Perfect. We're going to cover this and set it aside for now. We're going to move on to the protein. I have one chicken breast here. I also will be using shrimp. This recipe can be done with steak as well, but we are sticking to 2 proteins for today's recipe. So I have a chicken breast here. I'm going to cut it into bite-sized pieces. And of course, you already know you can make this recipe with skinless, boneless chicken thighs as well. So I'm going to cut them just like so, small, bite-sized pieces. All right, guys, we are about to season the chicken breast. I already cut them, as you can see. I am going to drizzle some olive oil on it, rub it in just like so. Mix it up. And for the seasoning, I have a few seasoning here that I am going to be adding in. I have paprika, Creole seasoning, Cajun seasoning, onion, and garlic powder. I am going to be using the same seasoning on the shrimp, so I'm going to be mixing that together. I like to mix it together before I sprinkle it onto the chicken. Then I'm going to season the chicken with that. Just season it, make sure it's nicely coated with the seasoning. And just like that, you are done seasoning your chicken. I'm going to set that aside while I season my shrimp with the rest of that seasoning. We're going to season the shrimp the exact same way we season the chicken. Just drizzle some olive oil, mix it up together. I have my cast iron skillet here. I am going to drizzle some olive oil to it so I can cook the shrimp. Now the shrimp shouldn't take long to cook, about 2 minutes per side. It's nice and hot. I'm going to place the shrimp right in. So try your best to add them as quickly as possible so they can cook at the same time, so they don't overcook, because overcooked shrimp is very, very unpleasant to eat. Okay. can just pour that in there. Why not? Perfect. It smells amazing already. And one thing to know, if your shrimp is ready to flip over, just look at the tail. Once it starts giving you that pink color, it's ready to be flipped. Like some of them right now already looking pink. So I can start flipping them over. Very, very easy to cook shrimp. No time at all. Look at this one. You can see it's pink already. So just flip it over. That's the only way, not only, but that's the easy way to know they're ready to be flipped if you don't have a timer, you know. Perfect. Now I'm going to let them cook for another minute and just remove them. All right, guys, the shrimp is ready. It's smelling like a hibachi restaurant up in here. Let me just take them out. Ooh, it smells so good right now. These up. Now I'm going to cook the chicken right in there. Look at that. Absolutely delicious. There's a lot more seasoning coming your way. We still have the chicken and the veggies to cook, so stay tuned.
We got a few new phrases the kids are out there saying, and I want you to tell us what you think they mean.
McMillan and Mara.
Donald Duckin.
I went to graduate school.
Every Thursday.
To avoid terms like this.
And this is what my life has come to.
All right, next one.
Cambridge.
Okay, Mr. Harvard. Proxy beef.
Oh, I know what this is. This is when you don't have a problem directly with the person.
How did you know this?
Because I speak English. Proxy.
I think it's just vapor with flavor.
It won't hurt my kid like cigarettes, right?
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
My kid?
My kid
knows it's dangerous.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Mario fue pintor más de 30 años. Cuando Mario me dijo que tenía problemas en el trabajo, que se le estaban olvidando las cosas, fue difícil.
Yo le di a la gente que le diga a su familia lo que está pasando con él. Y quiero que me apoyen, que me entiendan y que me quieran.
What's going on, Claudia? I'm in the White House, and if I'm not on the show tomorrow, then it's unhappy.
You in prison.
TGIF.
Listen to what you just said. You are broadcasting your show from the White House. If that is not the hope and the dream of the slave, then I do not know what is.
Live and interactive.
I just met the White House press secretary, and she knows me, and I think she knows me from T. I said, I have to go broadcast. She goes, oh, that's right, you're live. And I'm like, you know about us.
On Fox Soul.
Okay, guys, I'm going to drizzle some more oil to my skillet. Then I'm going to add in the chicken. It's nice and hot because I want a beautiful sear on my chicken breast, but I still want them to be nice and juicy. So, tilt that just like that. I'm going to let the chicken breast cook for about 2 minutes per side, okay? Because I want the juiciness in there, so 2 minutes, and we'll see how it looks. If it needs some more time to cook, we'll just let it sit a little bit longer, but for now, 2 minutes. Time to flip the chicken over. Some of them are nice and golden already. So just flip them over. Beautiful. Just like so, and it's smelling so good already. Like I said, you can make this with steak if you like, but you can make all 3 protein if you like. Honestly, it's up to you. Absolutely delicious. Alrighty, the chicken is nice and ready. As you can see, it's smelling amazing up in here. I'm about to take it out. Smells so good in here. I'm telling you, you will fall in love with this recipe. So juicy. Now, what you see right now in the pan, it's flavor, so I'm not going to throw that away. I'm going to cook my veggies right in there. Okay. Beautiful. Look at that. Delicious. I'm gonna set that aside. If you know hibachi, you know you gotta keep adding oil. So I'm going to be adding some zucchini with some onions in there. This is my veggies that I love so much, with a hint of that soy sauce on there. Ooh, so good. We're going to saute these until they're nice and tender. And I can add a dash, ooh, I'm so sorry. I can add a dash of soy sauce and some salt and pepper to these. The veggies are halfway there. I am going to season them with a hint of salt and pepper, very lightly. Keep in mind there was already seasoning in this skillet here, so very lightly with the salt and the pepper. I'm going to add a dash of soy sauce on here as well. Just a few dashes. When you're adding the soy sauce, add it around, not all the way in the middle, because the middle will just burn the soy sauce and you will not really taste the soy sauce in your dish. And I like my veggies not fully, I like it a little crunch. Okay, a little crunch on my zucchini. All right, we're going to take them out. Just like that. There's still some crunch, like I said, on the onions. I love that. Love that. If you don't mind having onion breath, you can cook them that way, but I like them that way, okay? Now we're getting ready to make the fried rice, last thing, okay? I know it's a lot of steps, but the final result is to die for. So I have 2 eggs here that I'm going to crack. That's one. We're going to crack the other one. And now we're going to mix it. Alrighty. So I have my wok on medium-high heat. I'm going to add a good amount of oil in there. And then I am going to fry my egg. I'm going to pour that in. Let's scramble that really quickly. Try not to overcook the egg. Perfectly cooked. Once it's nice and scrambled, I am going to take it out because I do not want to overcook it. So let's set that aside. I'm going to add a little bit more oil. Bear with me, guys. You're gonna need a lot of oil for this. This is a fried rice, okay? So I added some oil in here. I'm going to fry a little bit of ginger. It's a little bit hot. I have minced garlic. I'm going in with my beans. Add that in. Fry that up just like that. This rice, I actually cooked this rice today, but this recipe usually calls for 1 day old rice. Now, let me tell you how you can make the rice the same day and make this recipe happen. So as soon as you're done cooking your white rice, regular with just salt, some oil. Once it's done and cooked, you are going to place it in the freezer for about an hour. So that's what I did. It's nice and cold. So I'm going to add it to my pot. Make sure it's not sticking together. I'm going to add it right in there, just like that. Pour it in there and start frying everything. Perfect. Now, to season this, I am going to add a little bit salt and pepper in there. Salt and pepper. A little bit of soy sauce around. Like I said, not in the middle. Around it. Now, I can add more if needed. Now, I have a little bit of sesame seed oil that I'm going to add in there. I don't like a lot of it, just a little bit goes a long way for me. So that's why I didn't fry it with the rice. So I'm going to add a drizzle of that sesame seed oil very lightly, just for that light flavor of the oil. Keep frying your rice. As you can see, the grains are not sticking together. That's how it's supposed to be. I'm going to add a little bit more soy sauce on the side, like I said, for more color. And it's smelling amazing. The ginger, the garlic, beautiful. Now I'm going to add the egg right in to conclude the whole dish. Add your egg in there. How colorful is this? It's so colorful. I mean, you can add more eggs if you like, but look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Keep in mind your soy sauce can be a little bit salty, so don't add too much all at once. Make sure to keep tasting as you go. There you have it, guys. Hibachi at home, perfectly done. It's smelling amazing here. Take a good look. Absolutely delicious. That you and your family could enjoy this at the comfort of your home, okay? Give it a try. It smells so good. I cannot wait to try it. It smells absolutely delicious. And you cannot forget the yum yum sauce. I had to add it on here. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Beautiful. After the break, I'm going to be trying this delicious hibachi. I can't wait for you guys to see my reaction. Also, we have a cocktail coming along.
This one's for the real ballers and shot callers, the sisterhood of women in tech. They're discovering cures, building apps, and programming the blockchain. They're CEOs, worldwide hustlers who can make it rain. They're tearing down the old boys club and seeing big gains. Because when women in tech come together, you know they make that change.
what's going on, Claudia?
I'm in the White House, and if I'm not on the show tomorrow, then it's unhappy.
You in prison.
TGIF.
Listen to what you just said. You are broadcasting your show from the White House. If that is not the hope and the dream of the slave, then I do not know what is.
Live and interactive.
I just met the White House press secretary, and she knows me, and I think she knows me from T. I said, I have to go broadcast. She goes, oh, that's right, you're live. And I'm like, you know about us.
On Fox Soul.
Welcome inside the black box.
So you guys ready to have some fun?
Forget the acting studio. I'm here with you guys.
Creativity will find its way. It doesn't matter what the ethnicity is.
Television and movies are the mediums of stereotypes.
Just because we all have the same color don't mean we have the same experience.
Your uniqueness is your greatness.
Welcome inside the black box.
Every Monday on Fox Soul.
It's time for the moment of truth, and I'm extremely excited to try this food, y'all. I've been literally starving the whole time. So obviously this recipe is very customizable. You can make the fried rice with some bean sprouts. You can throw in some steak. You know, you can make it with whatever you want. Add some broccoli, why not, you know? Make it very much like you like it, okay? And the yum yum sauce, I'm looking forward to it because, you know, you gotta have the yum. I feel like at the hibachi place, you need that sauce. But here, you don't really need it. It's optional because everything is extremely seasoned to the max. So let's give it a try here. Should I take a fork? Let's try it with a fork. Shall we? Let's do it. I'm gonna try the shrimp first because shrimp is one of my favorite seafood. Let's put it in the sauce, that yum yum sauce. Ooh, looks good. Cheers. So good. Wow. I'm telling you, this dish is like, it will be a staple in your home. You're gonna wanna make this every week. It's that good. Okay, get some of that veggie and that sauce. Now you're talking my language. This right here is me. I love me a good old fried rice. Don't like it plain. I like it with all the beans and I like it with that. The peas. Ooh, I want to put some sauce on the rice. Ooh. That ginger. You get that ginger flavor. The garlic. I'm telling you, this right here, 10-10 for sure. 10-10. Last bite. Wow. I'm done. This is it. This is too good. Okay? You gotta try this. I'm begging you, try this. You're gonna enjoy this for sure. I hope you guys try this recipe very soon. It was incredibly delicious. After that delicious hibachi meal, you definitely need a cocktail. And today, I'm going to show you guys my favorite cocktail at the moment. It's watermelon mojito. So let me show you guys how to make it. You see all the ingredients, pretty easy to make. So let's do it. I have a whole watermelon here I'm going to cut. Obviously, we're not going to use all of it. I'm just going to cut it just like this. Oh, this one might be really, really good. Look at the inside. It's nice and red. They said the best way to pick a watermelon to know if it's good, look for that yellow part. That means it's ready. Also, this one is kind of like, if you see that color is kind of brown, that means it's ready. If it's green, that means it wasn't ripe. It just, you know, pull it out a little early. Perfect. Alrighty, let's see. Time for the moment of truth. Ooh, it looks good. It looks good. Hopefully it's sweet. I'm going to cut this part into small pieces so I can add it to my glass. Just like that. Okay. Now I'm going to add it right in here. Just cut it into small pieces. Beautiful. I want to taste it so bad. I'm sorry, this is a bad habit that I like to taste as I'm cooking. Okay, that's good enough. Also, we're going to be adding some mint. You guys, I am so excited to use these because I actually grow these. So I'm so excited to use them, okay? I love growing stuff, and it smells so good. I love the smell of mint. I don't know about you guys. I'm gonna save this for later so we can garnish. Now, I do not have a muddle. I have this. This is from my juicer. I'm just going to use it to kind of like release the flavor of the mint. So just go like this. I can smell the mint. Oh, it's going to be so good. Nice and minty. Once you're done with that, you're going to grab your lime, cut that in half. If you like it a little bit sour, you can add the whole thing. If you like, which is what I'm going to do. I like to add the whole thing. And now I'm going to add it to my cup here. There's some ice in there, by the way. Now you're going to grab your favorite alcohol and just pour that in here. Just like that, as much as you want, honestly. I think this is perfect. Also, I have some watermelon mixer here that I'm going to add a little bit just to add some sweetness to it. And then we're going to mix. Okay, now we are going to pour it into our glass. I'm going to add some lime on the rim of the cup so I can add some sugar. You can use salt if you like salt. I like it with sugar. So I'm going to just place it upside down, roll it like this until I have this cute little design. And then I am going to pour. Oh, okay, perfect. I'm going to add some of that watermelon in there just to make it look pretty. Maybe some of the mint to make it look nice and pretty. Why not? That's perfect, right? It is cold, I can tell you this much. And there's some more in there. Let me just pour that in. Perfect. Now I have some watermelon slices that I want to add just to garnish. Just like this. I'm going to add my fresh mint right in there. And there you go. Perfect drink for you. It smells so good. I love the smell of mint. All right, guys, cheers. Let me taste it. So refreshing. The mint, the lime. There's a reason why it's my favorite drink, okay? Favorite drink at the moment. Love it. It tastes so good. Hopefully you can make it very soon. I know this is a summer drink, but I love it year round. Hopefully you can make it very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget, if you need the recipe, it will be on my Facebook page. Also, you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. The name is pretty much the same, Island Vibe Cooking. I'll see you very soon. Bye, guys.